Hey there, hello. All right, how's it going? Ollie with Free Your Zen. In today's video, bit of a different tactic. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit more authentically from a position of where I am at the moment with this channel, with my life at the moment. I'm just going to be a bit more real, you know? And I'm going to explain why in just a moment. Cue the logo sting, you bastard. So with my channel recently, I've noticed I've started to not enjoy the process as much. I've started to make videos and feel like it's an obligation. So it'd reach a point where I'm like, oh, I've not uploaded a video in a few days, and I'd start procrastinating and putting it off. Now this is not the intention with this channel because I'm not making money from this or anything like that. So it's like, I'm not trying to expand get a massive subscribership, or it's not a goal-orientated activity. The joy is in the journey, or at least it should be, and that's the intention with it in the first place, but that's started to not be the case so much. I've started to really try and take a message, I've got an idea of a video, but before I can share it with you authentically, I've got to trim my knowledge down to 5 minutes, because that's how long it will keep your attention for, so I can get more views and etc. And those metrics and those analytics can increase and all that stuff, make me feel better about this whole process and about myself ultimately. And whatever message I want to share with you, it has to go through a filtration process of adding this, taking that away, writing things down, scripting this, etc. And then by the end, the finished product that you've been getting is not coming from a place of real authenticity. I'd say a few of my most recent videos, I'm not going to say specifically, but a few of the most recent videos, they're just not coming from a place of real, genuine me, you know what I mean? And I didn't really enjoy making them as well, so that's super important. But so going forward, I making a commitment to maybe a video a week. I can do a video a week, maybe not 1 or 2 videos, like I said before, but 1 video a week, and you'll get me, a real authentic version, the real version. Not a packaged version. Not a packaged version that's trying to keep videos to 5 minutes that, you know, because what I was doing was I was trying to keep videos to 5 minutes long, and that was really screwing with my chi. I was really focused on keeping everything succinct and short and packageable and marketable and stuff like that, which is all right to a degree, but then it gets to a point where I'm starting to not do this because I enjoy it. It's all about getting the balance, isn't it? What I want to talk to you about today, so before I continue and just end up waffling on about random stuff going off in my head, I want to just talk to you a little bit about emotionally unavailable people. Now, I'm at a point in my life where I've recently realised a pattern that has been kind of with me for the past 2.5 years actually, since I broke up with my ex. I have been attracted to emotionally and situationally unavailable people. That's not a massive deal, and it's not the case for every single person I've been attracted to, but it's a pattern that comes up. And it's a pattern that comes up because the reasons I've kind of like really dug deep and tried to find the reasons for it. And it's because if I'm attracted to and get romantically involved with someone who is already unavailable, that means that there is less danger for them like hurting me, abandoning me. I still have some like abandonment issues related to the death of my mother ages ago, 9 years I think. Some abandonment stuff going off, some sort of like, I used to say rejection, but it's not really rejection, it's just being left, you know? Because in a romantic situation, if I'm really into someone, like I fall hard, like I can do, like that can happen. And it's like I know this, so unconsciously by becoming attracted to emotionally unavailable people, or thereabouts, I'm already confronting the reality that they're not there for me. They're not sort of like committing. So it's like, that's fine by me because that means I won't get hurt. But that also means that there's a lot of problems that come up with that anyway, where a relationship or a connection will reach a certain level of intimacy and never go beyond it. And that's not what I'm after. So just by becoming aware of this process, it's brought my attention back to myself. And this is great because it means I'm not giving the keys to my happiness and my well-being and my self-esteem or self-compassion more accurately. I'm not giving the keys to that to someone else, because when you give that to someone else, when you give the power to someone else over your own internal world, your own inner space, your own well-being, they will drop the keys eventually because they've got their own stuff to juggle around. People are in a balancing act in life in general. You can't get your heavy set of keys and just plonk that on top of the pile and expect them to hold them forever. They will drop the ball eventually, and it's not their fault. If anything, it's your responsibility. And the issue was when you gave them the keys in the first place. Don't give them the keys. Take the keys back. Put them in your pocket, carry on with life. So another thing, that's the revelation I've had recently. Emotionally unavailable people and the reasons behind that. Another thing, I've been really getting to grips with shadow work. For those that aren't aware, shadow work is a concept, a practice that came about by psychologist Carl Jung, absolute psychology, bad man, which is talking more about embracing and familiarizing yourself with the parts of yourself that you usually repress, you usually push down, the things about yourself you don't like, that you wish other people didn't notice, the things about yourself that you don't want people to see, that you don't want people to notice about you, you don't want people to bring up. That's your shadow. That's your shadow self. That's your shadow side. And the issue is, when we all have a shadow. We all have the darker parts of our nature. We all are capable of, dark acts, dark things, dark thoughts, etc. Things that we don't like. But by repressing all of this, you're actually repressing a lot of potential wisdom. And if you repress it to such a mad degree, it still affects your behavior in unconscious ways. For instance, if you lash out, you get serious road rage, you lash out to somebody, you say things you don't mean, you get locked into a pattern of anger and hatred, or self-loathing, or any kind of unconscious cognitive behavioral pattern that you are unconscious of, that you can't change, could be the result of a lot of repressed qualities of yourself you've not familiarized yourself with. So recently, I've been getting to grips with my shadow self. And with that, it's brought up a lot of pain, because I've been actively seeking out the parts of myself that I don't like and bringing them to the surface and keeping them there and seeing what happens. The parts of myself that get really jealous for no reason, or jealous for really little reasons that shouldn't essentially matter. Or the parts of myself that get angry, like really angry. It can happen, it does happen. And the parts of myself that just get locked in self-loathing, victims-based patterns, like, oh God, why am I, like, it's part of the shadow. It's part of my shadow. And I've been repressing it for so long. So bringing it up to the surface helps. And it's allowed me to gain a deeper perspective of who I am. But it's not been without its painful sides either. It's kind of like drifted into a bit of self-loathing, because I think as I brought up all this shit about myself, my self-compassion has really been tested. But making this video is really a testament to the fact that I've come to the other side of it. I'm starting to embrace the parts of myself that I don't like, and I'm putting them out there. I'm putting them out there on a video on YouTube, for God's sake, in a public domain, because I'm embracing this side of myself, just to prove, in a sense, that I live this shit. I really do live this shit. The whole self-actualization, the self-acceptance, the self-love, the authentic spiritual path, all this stuff, I live it. And this video, I wanted to share it more for myself, for kind of selfish reasons actually. I wanted to express myself in a public place, YouTube, and break that chain of like perfectionism and everything that I've been on recently. So I think we'll wrap it up there. What? 10 minutes, that's my audio device. I'm recording the audio separately. 10 minutes, not bad. So let's finish on a high note, shall we? Because I feel that with these videos, I've lost my sense of humor a little bit. Now, I'm a silly bastard in my personal life, and I don't really take anything seriously. But I noticed that sometimes with the whole YouTube thing, I've started taking things a bit seriously. So, with that in mind, I've got a joke for you. Which dad joke am I going to give you today? Which dad joke? I've come up with some terrible dad jokes. Here we go. Right. Now I don't hold it against anyone who watches midget porn. Midget porn? I don't hold it against anyone. I mean, we all have our shortcomings. Careful with the laughter. You might bust a rib. Be careful. Stop laughing. Guys, that was an unconventional video by my usual standards. But I want this channel to go in this direction. Authentic as hell. I felt like I was making videos before, and I felt like there was an inner voice that came up saying like, Ollie, hang on, is that right? Are you talking about this? Maybe you should talk about that. Oh, Ollie, like, nothing has come up during the course of this video at all. Guys, take care of yourself. Be authentic, be real, be true to yourself. And I really do love you as I love myself as well. That wasn't all just wishy-washy bullshit. I really do, because we are the same, ultimately. I have one of these as well. Take care, guys. Much love. Peace.